So students, in this video we will fine tune our understanding in of this chapter by doing few problems, and one of the problems is this one. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 9 is 135. Find those multiples. Now there are few words in this problem that appear to be a little difficult. That is, one is consecutive and consecutive. So consecutive means next to next. You can consecutive means the next one. For example, if I'm telling tell me any 4 consecutive alphabets in the English language, you can tell me G, H, I, J, or you could tell me A, B, C, D, or you could tell me D, E, F, G. So you see, you can any 4. So what is the consecutive? What is the common thing in this? You said these are all next to next alphabets. You see, so consecutive alphabets. Consecutive means next to next. Okay. Then we see another word that is called multiples. So what does multiple mean? Multiples means that, multiples, the word you can never find it alone. You will always find it with a number. So multiples of 9 in this case. Leave it. So for example, suppose the number was multiple means when you multiply with something, you should get that number. For example, if I'm taking 2. See, I don't care at all what this number is. I don't care. What I want is this thing. So I can say this square is a multiple of 2 if it has 2 in it. Am I making sense? Or let me try to make it more clear. That means if I am writing the multiple of 2, I could write it like this: 2 into 1 2, 2 into 2 4, 2 into 3 6, 2 into 4 8, 2 into 5 10. So you get it. 2 into 6 12. I can keep going on. What is the common thing in all this thing? The common thing is that it's all a factor of 2. It has a factor of 2. That means I can write all these numbers as something into 2 is equal to something into 2 is equal to something into 2. All these numbers I can write it as something into 2. That's something, I don't care what it is. In this case, in this question, I don't care. Now, so what I'm checking is if I can get this number by multiplying something with 2. If I can, then these numbers are called multiple or multiples. So multiple means that number you should get. So multiples of 9 means all the numbers that you're considering should have 9 as one of its factors, or 9 as one of it. When you multiply something with 9, you should get it. Okay, so let us start this question slowly. What all do we see? We see that the sum of 3 things. Sum of 3 things. For now, let us consider this to be something. We don't know what it is. Okay, sum of 3 things is 135. So let us write 3 things. The sum of 3 things, whatever this thing is equal to 135. Okay. So the next thing what you need to say is, whenever you find a problem, it's always good to break it down into things that you can understand. For example, this appears to be more easier now, right? I mean, for me it appears. So whenever you get some big questions, try to break it down into small pieces of what you understand. Then it will be more easier, I guess. So anyways, so now what all we need to do? We need to find what this blank is. Now, what is this thing? So for that, I need to take this thing off now. So we see that it is a consecutive multiple of 9. Now, consecutive. So to explain that, I need to show you something else. That is, let's consider the multiples of 9 for now. That will be 9 into 2 18, 9 into 3 27, 9 into 4 36, 9 into 5 45, 9 into 6 54, and it keeps going on. So when I say 3 consecutive multiples, I need the 3 of them as together. That means it could be either these 3, or it could be these 3, or it could be these 3, or it could be these 3, or the next 3. It could be any 3 numbers, any 3 multiples of 9 which are together, you get it, which are next to next. It cannot be this number, then this number, then next some other number. You cannot be like that. It should be together. That's what consecutive means, next to next. I hope you understood the meaning. So how to get, so suppose this is one number, okay, suppose. How to get this number, how to get 27? Just add 9 to it. 18 plus 9 is 27. Now suppose I know 27, how to get the next number? Add 9 to it. You get 36. So basically that is a meaning of multiplication. So you just add the number 9 and you get the next number, right? So using the same concept, let us come back to our question. So we know that, so I will call this, this is what I don't know what it is. So something that I don't know, I'll call it x. Okay, now the next number, it is the next multiple of 9. So that is, this number is x, the previous number, plus 9. And the next number is the next multiple of 9. That means this number plus 9. So it will be x plus 9. This is the second number, plus 9. Or I could call it x plus 18. X plus 9 plus 9 is x plus 18. Phew. So we can move on. So now what the question says is we need to add these things. So the sum of these 3 things gives us 135. So let us add x plus 9 plus x plus 18 is equal to 135. Okay, let us solve this. So bring the x's together, so it will be 3x, x plus x plus x, plus 9 plus 18, that will be 27, is equal to 135. Now 3x is equal to 135 minus 27. Oh, let me write it down. 135 minus 27, that means 3x is equal to 135 minus 27, that is 15 minus 7, 8, and 12 minus 2, that will be 10. So 3x is equal to 108, and then it will be x is equal to, you can always check, you should check whether my calculation is, you can always check whether my calculation is right, okay? So 108, that is divided by, and do tell me if it is wrong. X is equal to 108 divided by 3, and that will be 3 into 3, 9 plus 1, 18, 6, so it will be 36. You get it? X is equal to, we get the value of x as 36. So what do we see in this? So what we see is, we saw that there were 3 things, and we saw that this is x plus 9, and this is x plus whatever that number was, 18, yeah. So, and we found that this number is, the x value, we found it as 36. Nice. So what is this value? X is 36. 36 plus 9, that is 45. And what is this value? X plus 18, that is this, actually this number plus 9, right? That is this one. So 45 plus 9, it will be 54. So you see, now you can just add this 3 and see whether you actually got the right answer or not. If you get 135, then you got it right. So these three are our multiples. So we have found what we needed. Okay, so that is one question. Let us go to another question. The sum of three consecutive odd numbers is 39. Find those numbers. Now you already know what consecutive. Oh wait, what is this thing? So you already know what a consecutive means. Consecutive means you know the next to next. So the question is the sum of three consecutive odd numbers. So how to get? So what are the natural numbers? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It keeps on going. So how to get the odd numbers? You know that every alternate number is odd, right? Suppose I'm starting from 1. Then every alternate number, that means this number, skipping the next number I should go here, then skipping the next number I should go here. So I should skip one number in between every time to get the odd numbers, right? So if this is x, if 1 is x, I can say that the next number will be x plus 2, because it will be 1 plus 2, 3. And if x is 3, then I can say the next will be x plus 2, because 3 plus 2 will be 5. So you get that whatever number I have, if I add a 2 to it, I keep getting the next odd number. I hope that much is understood. So using this concept, let us do this. So it will be the sum of three consecutive odd numbers. So x plus, so basically what we can see that we get that it's a sum of three things. Again, let us use the same method. Sum of three things is 39. Now how to get that sum, or how to get what this thing? This is what I don't know, so I call it x. The next number is the next odd number, so it will be x plus 2. The next is the next odd number, so it will be this number plus 2. So x plus 2 plus 2, or I can call it x plus 4. And I see that the answer, and I see that the sum of these three things is 39. So let me write x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equal to 39. That means x plus x, it will be 3x plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 is equal to 39. That is 3x, which implies 3x is equal to 39 minus 6. That is 39 minus 6, which implies 3x is equal to 39 minus 6 is 33, and which implies x is equal to 33 divided by 3, and that implies x is equal to 11. So you see that I got the value of x. So what all were our things? We saw that we had three numbers. One is x, one is x plus 2, and one is x plus 2 plus 2, 4. So we found the value of x, and we found it as 11. So 11 plus, this next number will be 11 plus 2, 13. Next odd number, 15. So 11 plus 13 plus 15. These are our numbers. So these are two examples which I wanted to show you guys. If you have any doubt, let me know. Okay.